So we have our clavicles positioned so the arm is hanging really naturally by boxPerson's side. We're going to move on to the hands now. I'm just going to set the hands up a little differently to the way I normally would. I want to do that because this is going to be the easiest way for me to illustrate how important the hands are to weight. So I'm going to create a separate pose layer just for the hands that I'll be able to switch on and off. So here we go. I have my hands selected. I'm going to hit my create layer from selected button. I'm just going to rename this hand pose. Now with everything selected, same rules apply. I need to keyframe the hand before we move on. And let's go in here and start getting to work. So first thing I'm going to do is line up these fingers. You can tell I'm working in the hand pose layer because it's selected over here. It means I'm not accidentally keyframing in any other layers. All right. Now, there are body mechanics rules that are really important with hands as well. And we covered that pretty thoroughly in our rigs and body mechanics tutorials. And we'll refresh some of those ideas as we work through this tutorial as well. Right now, I'm just checking the hands from a few different angles before I move ahead with the posing. The first rule I want to remind you of is each one of these joints here, the base finger joint, has 3 axes of rotation. So that means you can come in here and you can animate this in any which way that you like. If you look at the way your own fingers work, you can't actually twist down your own finger. So we are breaking some rules here, but it is actually really, really, really important to break those rules, especially on your little finger and your pointer here. And I will show you why. So we've got this, fingers have kind of draped in together like this. I'm actually just going to bring these guys back so we get a nice even hang on the fingers like that. I'm going to select them all and just rotate them in like this. Now, that's not bad, but if you have a look at your own hand, you'll notice there's this tapering that occurs towards the longest finger in the center. If you just relax your hand, you get this natural curve here and a natural curve here on the pointer. And hands always look very, very CG when you just leave them like this. But if you grab your little fingers and you just rotate them in like that, and you grab your pointer and you rotate them in like that, you will find that you get this very beautiful, very natural hand pose. Must have missed that one before. Especially when you add a good thumb pose as well. I'm just going to drop the thumbs down like that. I might just give them a little bit of, well, let's just zoom out and have a look at that. Just take that in for a second and see how heavy and grounded that character feels. And now watch what happens when I switch the hand pose off. Light, heavy. Light, heavy. CG and alive. Really, really, really important.